Matthew, when Winston Churchill used the phrase, a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma, many thought he was talking about Russia. But we who know you and love you know and say that that was actually a prophecy to explain that Matthew Kirk was going to be coming into this world. I've known Matthew since he was born, and he has done many amazing things. One of the things we are most proud of Matthew as a family is that he overcame some true adversity when he was little. When he was in kindergarten, he failed scissors. Now, many of you think, well, why is that such a big deal? Well, what you don't know is that your scoutmaster, Mr. Dan Kurt, when he was a scout, actually lost his totem chip by actually hacking off a large chunk of his ankle with a hatchet. So we thought, oh my gosh, Matthew is failing at scissors. Look what happened to his dad. He is going to end up with no feet. So Matthew, we are incredibly proud of you. Matthew is now not only has his totem chip, but they say that he can take a stick and whittle it quickly into a sharp stick. So, Matthew, that is fantastic. You truly are that riddle that Winston Churchill talked about. But it doesn't end there. Matthew also has wisdom. He has deep, kind of old man wisdom as well. He has solved an age-old problem that we've all faced. You ever get a song stuck in your head? What always sticks with me that Matthew taught me is if you sing the song by Kansas, Carry On My Wayward Son, it will get it out of your head. And I swear, more than daily, I remember this, and it totally works. If you take nothing away from this Eagle Scout Court of Honor, remember Matthew's advice. Carry on, my wayward son. It gets it out of your head. It is so true. Matthew has other amazing abilities. As a cross-country runner, he believes that no matter what the weather, he does not need to wear a shirt as he runs out there. When you ask Matthew why, he says 3 words: for the ladies. So, Matthew, we understand. Matthew also received a very unique merit badge. I believe it was like a 100th anniversary of scouting, but for managing one of the largest stuffed animal collections known to man. And we are very proud. It started with Beanie Babies as a young kid, and as it grew into where he is today. One of the few people who actually hold that merit badge, so thank you for that, Matthew. Matthew is also, he believes he is kind of a prophet, much like Winston Churchill, and he has always believed that this internet thing is not going to catch on. He has stayed away from social media of all forms because he's like, oh yeah, like Facebook and Twitter will ever have more than 100 people using it. So, Matthew, that's great. Now, what is really more of a mystery in Matthew is how he turned out to be such a great leader that he is. So, Matthew, if you know him, he will laugh at about anything. And he is so good-natured. You could tell him the dumbest joke. And in our family, there are a lot of really dumb jokes that are told, as you can imagine. And Matthew will laugh. He can laugh at himself. He can laugh at the stuff around him. So Matthew was willing. I was trying to see how far this could go, and I said, Matthew, would it be okay if I came to your Eagle Scout Court of Honor dressed as an eagle? I found this costume on Amazon for $40 that you could buy too. And he said, yeah, absolutely. I was like, what if I dress up as an eagle wearing a scout uniform, and then everyone could take pictures of me? He's like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, really? Really? And I asked his mom, and she said, you can. But declined. I used my better judgment, which is much of what Matthew has, because he is very much a natural leader. He is, he's been captain of the cross-country team twice, and he is able to really, as a leader, he brings out the best in others. He's got this single-minded focus in him, that when he sets his mind to something, whether it's doing everything to get into one of the most elite schools in the world with West Point, whether it's being an Eagle Scout, he knows how to do that. Just as a testament, he was kind of tempted, maybe you could say, and kind of given the easy way out with this when my younger brother and I, who were not official Eagle Scouts, meaning we bought our Eagle Scout badges online on eBay because our older brother Dan here was kind enough to remind us on a regular basis that we were not Eagle Scouts. We offered to buy Matthew one of these same Eagle Scout badges. He said no. So way to go, Matthew. They say that you can tell, they say a measure of a man is by how he treats those people around him who can offer him nothing by the least of these. And you know, if you watch Matthew with kids, if you watch him with, especially with little kids, he is the most patient, tolerant, great guy with them. He has just this huge heart that comes out in everything he does. So we as a family are just so proud of Matthew in watching him do this and being able to encourage him and see him grow and to see who he is today. So Matthew, I say you are no longer just a riddle wrapped up in a mystery inside an enigma. You are now an Eagle Scout. Congratulations, Matthew.